This is News 3 Now at 10.
Hey, good evening and thanks for having us in. Things are changing next week for Wisconsin when it comes to the pandemic. Anyone 16 and older can get a COVID-19 vaccine on Monday, and then Wednesday, Dane County will ease up on its strict mask policy. Dane County's new public health order was announced today. Here are some of the other takeaways besides the mask policy. Self-service food stations like buffets can open again, along with saunas and steam rooms. Now, while these changes are exciting, it'll take a while for some of our favorite larger events in Madison to return. Adam Duxter joins us live from downtown with when exactly that could be. Adam?
Well, the new health order certainly paves the way for things like the farmers market and concerts on the square to return. Those I spoke with today say that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come back right away.
As the coronavirus begins to loosen its grip on Wisconsin, more and more people are taking to downtown areas like State Street in Madison to eat, shop, and get together. Public health leaders say each day we're getting one step closer.
This summer will be much closer to normal than last. And that's because we've followed the science.
And today announced arguably the biggest step forward yet by eliminating capacity restrictions as well as a mask requirement for outdoor events.
We're hopeful that we'll have a lot more events this summer. And we just need to make sure that we continue to do that in a way that's safe.
Those who help organize events say they couldn't be happier.
So these events are important, they're vital, and they're really going to help with our recovery as a community. Events are actually vital to our retail and our restaurant scene downtown. Pre-COVID, we found that 70% of people shopped downtown after attending an event.
Tiffany Kenny of the Madison Central Business Improvement District says despite this, it'll likely be July or August before you can expect to see downtown concerts and markets return, saying that's out of an abundance of caution.
So I think they're doing a good job in slowly reopening. What they do say is there's no cap, but they still want to make sure there's lots of distance, right? So we're looking at all those nuances.
Right now, they're really looking at the numbers when it comes to guiding these new health orders. And today, those numbers here in Dane County are the lowest they've been since late last summer. And Kenny says the date you want to keep your eye on is coming up soon, April 14th. And she says that's when the Dane County Farmers Market and concerts on the square could first get their permits from the city of Madison.
Thanks, Adam. Well, we did see a surge in the number of new cases in Wisconsin today. 875 new cases were reported. And that's a pretty big jump from yesterday. The 7-day average has also grown too. But these cases come as nearly 3 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in Wisconsin. About 20% of the entire state is fully vaccinated. And Dane County continues to be ahead of the state's pace. 22% of people have finished their vaccination series. Well, here's some good news for those who are fully vaccinated. The CDC thinks it's okay for you to resume travel. Doctors said as long as precautions are taken, like wearing a mask, those fully vaccinated won't need to get a COVID-19 test before or quarantine after trips. The CDC considers someone fully vaccinated 2 weeks after receiving the last required vaccine dose. The CDC has also issued some holiday guidance today. If it's been 2 weeks since your second shot, you can safely gather indoors without masks and other fully vaccinated people. If you're not vaccinated, you can still gather, but outside, and masked gatherings are recommended. Be sure to download our Channel 3000 News app. You can find a full list of vaccinators in our area and other coronavirus news. It's free in your phone's app store. So here's something we will be monitoring all weekend. The threat for brush and wildfires is higher than normal for Wisconsin. Crews are responding to several brush fires near Menominee Falls right now. They began burning hours ago at about 1:30 this afternoon. Evacuations are underway for 10 homes near the fire. No injuries have been reported. More than 20 departments are on scene to help monitor the conditions. The Department of Natural Resources has suspended burning permits in dozens of counties around the state because of wildfire concerns. People are also asked to avoid burning yard waste this weekend and to keep any backyard bonfires or campfires small. The state's seen more than 200 wildfires so far this year, with crews responding to 55 last week alone. Our very high fire danger is a result of the warm weekend we're expecting. Here's Dana with the details.
We are expecting dry conditions to continue through our Easter weekend. Right now, our Doppler track is nice and quiet, and of course, that's going to continue for the next few days. As we look at our visible cloud track, overall today has been nice and quiet. We got to enjoy a lot of sunshine for our Friday and some breezy conditions this afternoon. The wind speeds and the wind direction, part of the reason that we have that elevated fire risk for this weekend. Right now, wind speeds are generally in the teens, but earlier today in the mid to upper teens are generally right now in the single digits. Looking ahead to the next several hours, temperatures will drop just a little more, but right now we're still about 13 degrees above where we were at this time yesterday in Madison, and we're expecting quite a warm up for tomorrow, high temperatures as well. Mostly sunny for your Saturday with highs in the mid to upper 60s. Should be a really nice Saturday, and then Easter Sunday expecting those temperatures to climb even higher. But we will take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Dana. Law enforcement agencies drove through the streets of D.C. this evening, escorting the body of an officer killed during an attack today at the U.S. Capitol. Skylar Henry has an update on the investigation into the incident.
Law enforcement sources say the suspect in Friday's deadly attack just outside the Capitol is 25-year-old Noah R. Green. The driver was shot and killed after ramming a blue Nissan into two Capitol police officers before hitting a security barricade just 100 yards from the building. He then got out of the car with a knife in hand.
The suspect did start lunging toward U.S. Capitol police officers, at which time U.S. Capitol police officers fired upon the suspect.
Officials say the attacker managed to stab an officer before police shot him.
It is with a very, very heavy heart that I announce one of our officers has succumbed to his injuries.
The fallen officer, William Billy Evans, is an 18-year veteran of the force. A second Capitol police officer was injured and airlifted to a nearby hospital, while police and National Guard troops swarmed the area. The incident comes despite very tight security, nearly 3 months after supporters of then-President Trump stormed the Capitol.
Representative Tim Ryan, who chairs the subcommittee that oversees the Capitol Police, is urging lawmakers to unite on bolstering security.
I think it's just a time for us to elevate the conversation, to be adults about how sensitive this is, how important it is to try to get this right, and it can't fall into the other political arguments that we're having.
Authorities still searching for motives say Green was not previously known to police or on any watch lists and appears to be a single actor. While the nation grieves again, President Biden ordered White House flags lowered to half staff. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
We're told the injured officer was considered stable as of this evening and does not have a life-threatening condition. Wisconsin's congressional lawmakers tweeted about the attack today. Senator Tammy Baldwin said she was devastated an officer was killed in the line of duty and thanked officers and the National Guard for protecting those who were inside the Capitol. Senator Ron Johnson also said he was monitoring the situation near the Senate on Twitter today. He also mentioned he was praying for the officers involved. The murder trial for Derek Chauvin wrapped up its first week today, but it's far from over. One of today's witnesses included Minneapolis Police Lieutenant Richard Zimmerman. He's been the head of the department's homicide division for more than 12 years. On the stand, Zimmerman said Chauvin violated police protocol by kneeling on George Floyd's neck after he had been handcuffed and in a prone position.
Pulling him down to the ground, face down, and putting your knee on the neck for that amount of time is just uncalled for.
Zimmerman says police are not trained to kneel on a person's neck. Well, the defense tried to show police training has significantly changed since Zimmerman first received his training. The trial will resume on Monday. The Biden administration is opening up a second temporary tent facility in Texas to help manage the influx of migrants crossing the U.S.-Mexico border. The migrants include a record number of unaccompanied children. The facility will likely hold 500 girls. Immigrant rights groups will try to connect the children with family members in the United States. If they're unable, the child will get paired with a sponsor or stay in federal custody. Immigration facilities are so crowded, the Biden administration's opened 10 emergency sites for kids just in the last 6 weeks. And here's some intense video out of Russia where doctors performed a complicated heart surgery at a burning building. Yeah, the hospital roof caught on fire, causing the building to lose electrical power. Ventilators were brought in to help keep air flowing in the operating room. More than 100 people were evacuated from the building. The heart patient was eventually one of them. Well, the good news there is we're told the surgery was a success. Oh my. Well, two Wisconsin brothers are about to travel hundreds of miles away to honor a bond formed over a bracelet. And a local beekeeper is taking lessons he's learned from the hive to help others through the pandemic. The support he's brewing up for small businesses. Up next.
Match your tax refund at A1 Furniture. Save up to 40% off. Plus, get 4 years free financing and get tax included on purchases over $499. Two-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $899, tax included. Match your tax refund at A1 Furniture.
That's not bacon. It's sausage.
Whoa.
Behold, Johnsonville sausage strips. Sausage that looks and cooks like bacon. It's a meaty miracle. Find them in the bacon section, even though they're sausage.
Step 1. Build a workhorse that works harder. Give it a letter. Then, do it all again. Rethink, redefine, rebuild. Gear it for adventure. Make it sleeker, lighter. Make it tough. The toughest ever. And then, make it a hybrid. Because the only ones who can outwork the workhorse are the ones that built it.
US Cellular, we believe everyone deserves 5G. Not just New York and LA, but the millions of people in cities like yours, like Milwaukee, Knoxville, and Des Moines. That's why we're including 5G on all plans, no extra charge. Because everywhere matters, like Economawalk, Claysville, Prineville. US Cellular has included 5G on all plans, no extra charge. Get unlimited data as low as $30 a month. US Cellular.
For more than a year now, our Pick and Save healthcare providers have worked on the front lines to help test, treat, and comfort our neighbors as part of our 22,000-member Kroger Health Team. And now, we're making our boldest commitment to date. We've increased capacity at all of our pharmacies to deliver 1 million COVID-19 vaccine doses per week, giving greater access to all Americans. Together, we're helping ensure that our better tomorrow begins today.
At GHC, we want you to be safer at home. We have more ways for you to get care anywhere, anytime, day or night. Be seen, be safe, be home. We will get through this together, and we will all get better together.
Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture. Top brands on sale. And get tax included on any purchase over $499. Plus, get 4 years free financing. With Queen Pillow Top, just $349. Match your tax refund on a new mattress at A1 Furniture.
Easter dinner typically means lots of leftovers. Saturday, we hear from a local chef on ways to make your leftovers stretch before you throw them away.
And Austin is tracking your weekend forecast heading into Easter weekend. Join us Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
Well, hey, how about this? A beekeeper in the Madison area was reminded of a valuable lesson during the pandemic. Businesses that stick together survive together. Jamie Perez shows us how starting a new career last winter has helped that man help others, too.
Ready? Today we are actually brewing a honey Maibach beer with my honey and then carbon 4, and it's actually going to be an Earth Day beer.
Wade Woods spent close to 20 years working in the beer industry, but this is not his specialty today. Wade is now a beekeeper and runs a company called Honeybee Cannabis. He started that in January 2020.
Right as I was trying to get started, obviously that's when everything hit, so I didn't know what to do. I couldn't really go anywhere to sell product. You know, everything was shut down, so you know, I picked a handful of retailers, some restaurants and that, you know, donated a bunch of my product to them and just told them, you know, sell it at a good price for sampling for me, and then, you know, donate it all to your employees.
To help his own business stay afloat while still giving back to the community, Wade partnered with Carbon 4 Brewing to make a limited edition honey-infused beer that could benefit both businesses.
How can we help and where? You know, we survived it. We are surviving it. There's a lot of small local businesses that are surviving it. But we have to do it together.
Wade's generosity goes beyond just these two businesses, though. Portions of the beer sales will go to the Henry Vilas Zoo and Clean Lakes Alliance.
It takes the support from Honeybee. It takes the support from other vendors. And when our opportunity comes to be able to help them as well and be supportive of their causes, we jump on that because it's about togetherness.
It's really a shining example of how really businesses of any size can really help contribute to the community that we all live, work, and play in.
They're just two very, you know, near and dear to my heart nonprofits here in Madison, and, you know, with the pandemic, I know they need help too.
An all-Wisconsin brand helping other Wisconsin businesses make it through this pandemic together.
The more I can build, the more I can help give back to the community.
In Madison, I'm Jamie Perez, News 3 Now.
The beer will be sold at Carbon 4 Brewing on Earth Day. Wade says he plans on continuing to partner with other small local businesses in the future as well. Well, here's a story that's made for a Hallmark movie. Two Wisconsin brothers are heading to North Carolina next week to honor a stranger. And it's all thanks to this bracelet, of all things. A group of California students created and sold them back during the Vietnam War. Each one is etched with the name of an American prisoner of war. Well, the hope was people would wear them until the soldier listed or their remains were brought home. The name on Carl Schrampfer's bracelet? Air Force Major Norman McDaniel, a soldier who was shot down in 1966 and spent 6 years in a prisoner of war camp.
Just kind of forgot about it after that, and then maybe a year and a half ago, I was watching TV and I came across the movie The Hanoi Hilton. And as I'm watching it kind of reminded me about that whole thing with the bracelet.
So Marty asked me about it, and I found it in a top dresser drawer. And then there was a conversation, wouldn't it be cool to take it back to him? And my reaction was, yeah, we're going to drive from Wisconsin to North Carolina, take this bracelet back. Yeah, right. Well, actually, that's what we're going to do next week.
Well, McDaniel was later rescued and returned home with a group of other prisoners of war. He and Carl have since become friends. Well, the brothers plan to spend 2 days visiting McDaniel, a meeting they both consider an honor. Here in Madison, members of the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County are excited about their new space along the Capitol Square. The building was donated to the club by Urban Land Interests. People got the chance to look inside today. Now, this location will be used as a volunteer center and training area for other nonprofit organizations. The club also hopes to host events and pop-up shops featuring minority-owned businesses. More than 400 local families received special Easter baskets today, thanks to a partnership with Metcalf's Market and Clausen's Bakery. The families got to pick up their baskets at the new Boys and Girls Club space today. Each featured chocolates, sugar cookies, and other local goodies. Hey, we love that Easter candy, the nice weather. Dolly Parton got her second vaccine today. We are thriving, Dana.
All of the important things, Brady. Yes, thank you. That's the list for us. This weekend does look fantastic as far as the weather is concerned. As we look across the country, actually, most of us enjoying a really quiet weekend. Now that our high pressure has shifted further to the east, we're on the backside of it, so our breeze coming from the south right now. That's not just for southern Wisconsin. That extends off to the west, where we have seen red flag warnings for the last several days. Right now, they are not in effect, but as we look ahead again to the next few days, things stay dry outside. They stay just a little breezy, and we still don't have any moisture building in, so there is an elevated fire risk for southern Wisconsin and for much of the plains in the Midwest. Since our humidity is so low, we still have that little breeze coming from the south that at times could pick up into the teens, but just a small bit of a wind can really add the fuel to that fire and also just lift and help carry it even further. The dry surface conditions right now just don't really make things conducive to any sort of backyard burn or doing any sort of large bonfire this weekend. It's going to be really nice outside. I hope you're able to enjoy your Saturday and your Easter Sunday outdoors. But it's not the weekend, I think, for a backyard bonfire. We'll hold off just a little longer before we can hop onto that. For the weekend, temperatures are going to warm up for us. It's going to be sunny and dry outside for both Saturday and Sunday. We get to enjoy really nice weather extending all the way through the weekend. And as we we look ahead to next week, the chance for some showers and isolated thunderstorms will build back into the area. It doesn't look like a lot of rain accumulation, but still just a little bit coming through. As we are so dry right now, that'll be good news. Just make things a little damp again for us. Overnight, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be dropping to the upper 30s for overnight lows. So we fall a little lower than where we're at right now. Not a huge drop for us for early Saturday. Mostly sunny with highs in the mid to upper 60s for us Saturday afternoon. Overnight will drop again down to about 40 for early Sunday, and then Easter Sunday, partly sunny skies expected with high temperatures in the low 70s. So it's going to be a really comfortable afternoon Easter Sunday. Whoever your Easter bunny is, they'll be happy for the dry weather. It was always my dad growing up, so he would enjoy that forecast. Dry weather expected as we look at our 6 to 10 day outlook. Likely that we're going to be trending below average with our precipitation. Again, we do have some rain chances for next week, extending towards the middle of April, but it doesn't look like it's going to bring a lot of rain with those rain chances developing, just a few light showers. Overall, our temperature trend above average for us, and that lines up with our 10-day as we continue to see this mild weather. Mostly sunny tomorrow. It will see highs in the mid to upper 60s. Really nice for this time of year. Partly sunny on Sunday. High temperatures will be in the low 70s. And then as we look ahead to the work week, there will be the chance for some showers and isolated thunderstorms almost every day. Now, for the start of the work week, high temperatures will hold close to 70. Will stay mild for the first few days. But as we look ahead towards the end of the week and into the weekend, high temperatures will be in the mid 50s. So we'll cool down a little bit and likely see a drier trend as we look ahead to the following weekend. But still in the mid 50s with lows in the upper 30s. That's above average as we look towards the middle of April. And just for the next few days for Easter Sunday, it's going to be quite nice outside, Brady. I think a lot of folks are happy to see that good weather line up with the weekend.
Well, I have to ask, does Penny get an Easter basket?
She does, but don't spoil it for her.
Oh my
she can't
gosh.
know yet.
I'm so sorry. Well, thanks, Dana. Well, still to come on News 3 Now, Badger Volleyball closed out their regular season with a sweep. Why the win means more than just a perfect regular season. Zach's in next with scores.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Gruber Law Offices has been fighting and winning for people injured by big trucks for more than 30 years. We can help you from the safety and comfort of your own home. Our virtual sign-up process is quick and easy. One call, that's all.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here to help.
Millions of customers are leaving their providers and switching to Spectrum. And if you have satellite, it's not hard to see why. Because unlike satellite, Spectrum gives you all the services you need, like internet and TV from one provider. They do? Yeah, they do. And Spectrum has the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds at 200 megabits for $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. Spectrum wins on TV, too. Unlike satellite, Spectrum doesn't have an ugly dish to install. And you get exclusive premium original content with Spectrum Originals. Wow, really? Really. Plus, Spectrum has more free HD and free on demand. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. And unlike satellite providers, Spectrum doesn't have contracts or early termination fees. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Switch to America's fastest growing internet, TV, and voice provider. Get Spectrum Internet and TV for $44.99 a month each. Ask about our easy self-install options. Call 833-909-4499.
Dear Road Rivals, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me, literally. Being named best-selling car in America for the last 19 years means there are just a lot more me's to see. So don't worry, you're not seeing double or triple. It's just me, and me again, and me again. Ciao, Camry.
Right now, you can get $1,250 customer cash on a stylish new 2021 Camry. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
You call me devious, but you don't understand that all I am is a little mysterious.
So what do you think?
I love it.
When you've been injured, you need a winning team on your side. Call Gruber Law Offices today, a proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.
2020 was a year Badger football probably wants to forget. Wisconsin entered with high expectations as the Big Ten West favorite, and then ended up finishing third in their division. They did end the season on a high note with a Duke's Mayo Bowl win, but the Badgers are thinking bigger this time around. And with spring ball already underway, there's a different type of vibe around the program, one that this group is feeling confident 2020 is going to be better.
Only had two practices of spring ball, but it's going to be a completely different team. Guys are playing with confidence, trusting the game plan, or trusting the installs we got in and flying around making plays. So this spring ball will mean a lot, and I know it's from where we were last year to where we're going to be this year, completely different. And we know what the standard is, we know where we want to go, and everybody's ready to.
High school football, DeForest taking on Janesville Parker in a battle of unbeatens. No score in the second, but Devin Magley is about to change that. He takes the punt from the 33-yard line. A one cut and he gone. Magley also had a pick six tonight. Norskies moved to 2-0 with a 34-7 win. Last night, the Badger volleyball team won their second straight Big Ten title, and they clinched it with ease, sweeping the Wolverines. Now, all that's left to do is finish the regular season undefeated. And a win over Michigan would give Kelly Sheffield win number 200 at Wisconsin. Badgers started slow until Dana Redke took control. First set, she hammers home the kill. Redke finished with 11. UW to win the first set, and after that, it was all over. Later, Devin Robinson gets up to get down for the point. Badgers close out the regular season with a 3-set sweep. Bucks still on their West Coast trip, meaning another 9 o'clock tip-off. The Deer led the Blazers by 7 at the break, and Giannis couldn't be stopped. After 2 quarters, he had 24 points. Stanford taking on South Carolina with a spot in the women's final on the line, and what a finish this was. Under 40 seconds to play, Gamecocks up 1. Haley Jones says, not anymore. She grabs the board and sinks the bucket to put the Cardinals up 66-65. Still up 1 with 5 seconds left, and South Carolina has 2 chances to beat the buzzer. But Leah Boston can't get the follow to go. Stanford, hold on. They'll either play UConn or Arizona on Sunday. We're back after this.
Furnish your home in good taste with Pletz Furniture. Shop for new ideas from a large selection of quality name brands in stock and ready for delivery, including Lazy Boy, Sealy, and Amish-made furniture. Pletz Furniture in downtown Baraboo. Quality furniture at lowest prices.
Go farther with personal checking choices. At Starion Bank, you make the decisions. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
For those ready to make this the year their dream yard becomes a reality, it's time to roll up your sleeves and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet, where we have everything you need to build a backyard oasis. Like assorted estate fertilizer or weed and feed, just $19.99. Select Weber Spirit grills are $30 off. Stock up on workwear with Carhartt pocket tees, 2 for $25. Plus, make it homemade with this Homecraft bread maker, $59.99.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Step 1, build a new breed. Make it an SUV. Send it off-road. Send it to the Baja 1000. Win. Then, evolve, enhance, expand. Make it capable, smart, human. And then, make more. Because the only way to predict the future is to build it. And the only way to build it is Ford Proud.
Joe Parisi has preserved thousands of acres that the public can enjoy forever.
Joe knows we all deserve a chance to succeed.
Joe Parisi partnered with local schools to build the only school-based mental health program of its kind in the state.
Thank you, Joe, for your commitment to preserving green spaces that we can all get outside and play in.
Thank you, Joe, for working so hard to make sure everyone in this community has an opportunity and a second chance.
Thank you, Joe, for caring about the well-being of our children.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Go farther with personal checking choices at Starion Bank. Like Smart Checking, it's free when you choose e-statements. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
Furnish your home in good taste with Pletz Furniture. Shop for new ideas from a large selection of quality name brands in stock and ready for delivery, including Lazy Boy, Sealy, and Amish-made furniture. Pletz Furniture in downtown Baraboo. Quality furniture at lowest prices.
How justice delayed has put lives on hold. Monday at 10.
Well, you made the most out of your day today.
I was really busy. It was a really nice Friday. I had a lot to get done, and the weather was really nice outside. It was a good day to get things done outside. And if you didn't quite get enough opportunity or enough of a chance to enjoy the weather this afternoon, the good news, it's going to stick with us for this weekend. We're going to hold on to that sunshine and the really pleasant temperatures. We'll be in the mid-60s for Saturday and the low 70s on Sunday with partly sunny skies. As we look ahead to next week, it'll come along with a chance for some showers and thunderstorms building in. Some April showers leading to a little bit of a cool down for next weekend in the 50s, but overall quite mild for us. Brady.
Thanks, everyone, for spending this time with us. We appreciate you. Have a great evening.